What's up guys, DZ here, and today I'm bringing you some Total War Rome 2 gameplay today, and I want to do a little bit of a play-by-play of sorts, some gameplay. I'll throw my input and let you know basically some of my opinion about the actual game itself. However, this game was really fun to play, and rewatching it I can't help but think, wow, this was tactically brilliant. As you can see on this side, this is my opponent. He's Spartan. You can see he's really well set up for formation wise. This is my side. I'm the goals. I'm hiding in these trees over here with my main army. However, I do have some ballistas set up aimed towards my main army, all the way in the open, with one heavy horse unit in some other trees just hiding. Now, this didn't really make too much sense to me, because what I've actually been doing in this game was I was on Skype with one of my friends, and my friend is really good at Total War. I, on the other hand, not so much. So this was really his idea. It was my idea to get them in the trees here because I wanted an element of surprise. But I didn't really think to put my only ballista out in the open like this. Now, it's really good because right now what he's thinking is, if you look at through his point of view, where the hell is his main army? You can see this ballista here, but that's about it. So he's setting up really nice formation. This is really, a lot of you will know if you are Total War fans, this is really how you would like to set up your army, and you'll see he's actually bringing some of his Royal Spartans, which are his best units, over to this little bridge here. Now, the reason why we did this, obviously the ballistas here are sacrificial lambs. We aimed it towards the units over here just in case they actually crossed and somehow checked the trees, just in case a battle, occurred. But that didn't happen, and let's have a look at his army as well. You've got hoplites here and cavalry. He had a lot more units than me, but if you looked at my army before, my army's a lot better leveled up. Like they have a lot, they're stronger. Basically, the units are stronger. He did make a couple of crucial mistakes, in particular these two. Great giant Greek ballistas. These ones in particular, because they're aimed at nothing, and these can't move at all. So that was a complete waste of a unit. Good work. So yeah, basically what happens, I'm going to fast forward a little bit, but he gets really lucky in the beginning and knocks off this quite easily. It doesn't stop him from crossing the bridge, however, so you'll see that in a second. As you can see, his formation is very well set up. He's firing now, and you can see the first couple of shots, he pretty much takes them out. Now at this point it doesn't look too good for me. I've got basically men who don't, they're not really trained at anything. They're ballista men. They don't do anything else. Well, they can fight, but they're not really armed soldiers. They're not oath sworn, which is one of my favored units in this game. You can see he's moving all of his best units now, assuming that my main army is somewhere in this direction. So you can see, as soon as he crosses the bridge, I reveal where I am. So I'm running basically my main army to this little area here, and what we do is we end up crossing through this little shallows. He's got nothing here. He's got Spartan youths and a couple of cavalry and archers. The one thing that really messes us up are the archers. If you were watching over here though in the corner, they got smashed. I did make almost make a really big mistake by moving these heavy horses with my main army, but luckily he didn't notice them. And these horses, just can I say, they make a massive difference in this game. Now, I do want to do something like this in the beginning. Well, in the beginning. I do want to do something like this in the future. I don't know why I said beginning. And maybe record the game live, stream it, something along those lines. And maybe even do it with my friend over Skype, because personally, I think I'm a crap Total War player, but he's really good, as you will see in this game. Now, over here you can see we're getting attacked by those archers and ballistas as well. We do something quite silly. Noble horses here, these are my general. So we're sending these horses in. Doesn't sound like the greatest of ideas. However, this isn't what is the bad thing about this idea. Initially, we just sent them in to take out these onagas, or onagas, I don't know. He could have really smashed us with the cavalry and surrounded us, but he played it really cautious because he saw our main army over here. Like, he was quite taken by surprise. So we had the opportunity to take out these, whatever you want to call them, heavy onagas. I'm going to call them onagas. And he did he did set up his cavalry here, so we just kind of fell back a little bit. But we did something quite silly, and you'll see that later on. But for now, he's setting up a little formation to try and, you know, basically take us from both sides, and he has a massive advantage at this point. We've taken him by surprise, but if he can hold us off, he's got a very big advantage. All he had to do was pretty much sprint his main army down and take this one from behind. Don't get your mind out of the gutter, but this is the bad thing. This here, very silly of us. We forgot to take out the generals. And the archers completely smashed us. We did destroy a lot of his units, including his youths and cavalry, but the general ends up routing, and we're pretty much screwed for a general throughout the match. Now, this little battle over here went really well for us. As you can see, we've kind of mushed all of our units together, and we destroyed all of his units, and we came in with the rest of our horses just to dispose of the rest of the routing enemy. So at this point, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit, but you can see in the back, and he never noticed this until it was too late, that one little horse unit that really makes a big difference in this game. So I'm just going to set up the camera angle like this and fast forward it a little bit, and yeah. Okay, so as you can see over here, he finally notices that we have these heavy horses. We pretty much took this side, which was the initial plan. And this is what I think is tactically brilliant. We started on this side and took him and took the best side of the map. So yeah, this is what I mean by tactical brilliance. This is incredible, in my opinion anyway. It's probably not incredible to most of you who are really into Total War, but I think this was a great move. But yeah, we took the main side, the good side, I think. This heavy horse unit goes along the coast and pretty much destroys all of like the youths and the ballistas and onagas and everything that could have damaged the hell out of us. As you can see, he's doing quite a smart thing by using his onagas. Please don't correct me in the comments. I'm asking for it by asking that. He's using these guys to basically destroy our grouped up units over here, but we can quickly dispose of that with this heavy horse unit, and that really helps us. So you can notice that his enemy army, his big army with all of his best Spartan hoplites and royal Spartans, they are about to cross. So what did we do? We decided to form, just so we were ready for whatever he could throw at us. Now, something I just really quickly want to pay close attention to, well, not close attention to, but some attention to, these are my generals and stuff, and I wasn't able to use them. I don't know why it shows me in the replay these units here, but these ones are the ones that routed, and I can't use them. Like, I wasn't able to use them. But anyway, as you can see, like, they've got those eyes that, like, you can't see those units anymore. But anyway, so I'll fast forward a little bit. As you can see, we've set up a little formation here. We get rid of all of the units on this side, and we are ready for a full frontal attack of his main army. His main army starts crossing the coast, and this is the battle. The battle that determines who wins and who loses. Enjoy. This is, to be honest, where it all ends for him. As you can see, my units in the distance over there. Thanks, guys. Really could have used your help, freaking noble horse general. Now, I was playing around with the options at this point. As you can see, I had some heavy horsemen here. I was trying to buff my units so I could have a little bit of an advantage, and the wind is really loud outside. Anyway, yeah, so I was trying to learn all the buffs. I haven't really played this game too much, so I don't know all of the interface, but you can see some of his army is actually routing. This would have probably been the best time to, you know, take out his routing hoplites over here, but we do clean up the mess afterwards. But this is pretty much the end for him. His army is routing, and we've closed down. We've closed him down, and there's no escape for him. Completely surrounding the rest of his troops. He does get a little bit of a formation going up on that hill, which kind of scared me a little bit. Like, I thought he was going to, you know, make with a comeback, but we just had too many units for him, and you'll see that in a second. As you can see, my heavy horsemen, they're cleaning up the hoplites that are routing, and they will play a big role in the end result. Just fast forward it a little bit more. At this point, he starts going for broke here, and he sends in his remaining units. Just like this could have actually turned out really bad for us, but we do send our horsemen around as well as our skirmishers, and we've pretty much got this in the bag. I'll let you watch the last 40 seconds of it, but thanks guys for watching, and I hope you like the gameplay as well as my crappy commentary.